One of the biggest differences that I've seen between Germany and the US, and it's also something where my mindset has been shifted, it's how we define success. So let's first talk about the career path. I think that was one of the things that was so different for me when I was introduced to Germany and the German culture. So in the US, career is predominantly associated with if you go to a college or a university and achieve your bachelor's degrees. That's like the bare minimum that people associate success with. That's the agenda that's pushed from, I would say, probably middle school, maybe even earlier, I don't know. I can't recall, but it's always been in the back of my mind. All of my friends growing up, all of our dreams from the very beginning was getting into a career, and by that, we always thought it's associated with getting into a university. My mindset was that I needed to get my bachelor's degree at the least. We all thought that the only way to become successful was to go to a university. Without going to a university, having a career is not going to be possible. So then on the flip side, when I went to Germany for the first time, I was introduced to a complete different way of thinking about a career. Germany's school system is very different as well. So going to a university is not pushed as an agenda to everyone. And for me, it was very strange in the beginning because every single person that I met had not gone to a university, but they all have fulfilling, successful careers. So overall, when we view career in the US, career is often looked as climbing the corporate ladder or starting a business or having significant income. These are the markers of success. Whereas in Germany, the focus is different. It's on expertise and craftsmanship, being highly skilled in whatever it is that you do. And you earn respect based on how skilled you are in what you do. And then producing high quality work is the marker of success, not how much money that you make. But with the American way, there's a lot of fluff that's around it. That's not necessary. And in Germany, there's no fluff. There's just purely about what you want to do with your life. And you focus on that specifically and you hone in on that skill. You perfect it as best as you can. And that's the end of story. Simple and straightforward. In the US, we are all about public recognition and owning visible status symbols, owning a luxury car, who has the biggest house. People are proud of what they've achieved, and because they're so proud, they want to flaunt it. Not everyone is like this, but majority of the American way of thinking, American people are proud of what they've achieved and they want to show it because I think people in general like to have this recognition. Whereas in Germany, it's the opposite. People don't want to talk about it. They might mention it to you, but they don't want the attention. So in Germany, on the contrast, what's valued more is having a stable job, having a stable career, having a modest home, having a good pension plan. Those are the things that are kind of like the markers of someone's successful life overall. So in the US, we have the American dream, whereas in Germany, and I would say pretty much all parts of Europe, we have humility. So what is the American dream? It's the idea that shapes our view. And that view is that success is self-made. It's earned through hard work and persistence. And I'm smiling right now because as I was saying this, I realized that we joined this new gym and the name of our gym is called Self-Made. I love this gym. I think it's amazing. But this is so in line with how the American way of thinking is. When you go into our gym, there are huge letters that are saying, champions are self-made. And there are a couple of more like phrases like this that are on the wall, like it's huge. So when you go in, automatically you feel this intense energy of, yes, you can do it. Push yourself. This is the American dream, is to push yourself to the limit. You can do it. You can achieve it. You can achieve anything because you can make your life exactly the way you want it to be, but you have to work day in and day out. Most people fall for this, and I did too, and I still fall for it. That's the biggest challenge in our relationship because I'm married to a German. The two mindsets. One is be happy with what you have, and my mindset is constantly keep going, take high risks, but he pulls me back and then I push him forward. So I think we've kind of come to a somewhat of a balanced approach in this area. And because of this mindset, this is the reason why I think it's very common in the US to flaunt what you have, to show off what you have, because you've made it happen. You worked hard, you've achieved a big home, or you've achieved this luxury car. And this is why when Europeans see Americans, they see them as loud, obnoxious, flaunting, and not living with humility. And in Germany, it's like literally the opposite. Flaunting success and wealth is really looked down upon. Success should be earned, not shouted. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, and then I will see you in the next video.